Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am painting this quick little watercolor of some fall leaves, and I have just started working in watercolor again recently. I took a course in it in college, but that was about 14 years ago. I was pregnant with my daughter and her birthday's coming up, so that was a long time ago, and I haven't really worked with it a lot since. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, and I watched Lindsay the Frugal Crafter a lot, just trying to learn how to manipulate the watercolors. So in this set in this painting I'm using the Qor Watercolors, and I really like them. I've tried others, and so far these are my favorite because of the flow. I just love how free flowing they are, and they kind of just go where they want to go, and that's fun to do when you're just doing leaves like this, because you don't have to have like a ton of control, and I like that. I'm putting the veins in with the back of my paintbrush. It is a Aquanaut. Yeah, it's an Aquanaut Series 997, and it's got like a little pointed edge at the end, and when you press it into your paper when it's wet, it'll leave like an indent in your page, and then all of the watercolor will go down in it and make it darker in that spot. So I had a lot of fun doing this, and I learned a ton, so it makes me really want to do more watercolor. And so if you guys would like to see me do more watercolor, put it down in the comments below. I will put everything that I used down in the description. My brushes, I used the Mimik Squirrel, which I really like them. They hold a lot of water. And I used the Aquanauts mainly just for the back part of it, the handle, to put the veins into the leaves, but they don't hold as much water, so I used them a little bit, maybe to put the edges on the leaves. And then I ended up using some colored pencil at the end just to put a little bit of detail into the edging. But this was so much fun. I can't wait to start doing more watercolors. And this one is a 9x12. I did it on Arches paper, and I think it's 150 pound. And I really, I love Arches paper the most. I've tried a lot of different ones, and this one is my favorite. It's 100% cotton, and it's just my favorite. It's my favorite paper. So I would wet the leaves first and then drop my color in that I wanted, and I did most of this I did wet on wet, so which means that the paper was wet the entire time. I didn't do a lot of dry painting, and then you just saw where I lifted the watercolor up with a paper towel just to put some highlights on the leaves. And I wasn't super concerned with making it, real realistic, but I think it kind of turned out pretty cool. And then here I'm just putting some shadows in. And the colors that I used are Quinacridone Magenta, Permanent Scarlet, some transparent Pyrrole Orange, Diarylide Yellow, I think that's how you say it, Cad Yellow Light, and Sap Green, and Ultramarine Blue. Sorry, I can't talk. So I'm just putting in some last little details. Making sure those shadows are dark enough. Now I'm putting in some darker reds on this leaf to warm it up some and put a little more contrast. And then now I'm going to use my color pencil and sharpen up the edges of these leaves. And that will do it. I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.